Yes, welcome to the morning.
You just up the road?
Just up, mate.
What a weekend it was, wasn't
I
it?
don't want to talk about it.
What a weekend, lads.
We're the first team in the world football to get chucked out an under-10s tournament.
No way.
Asked to leave the stadium in an under-10s tournament.
This is a surprise, man.
Chucked out a Harvester Friday night, Saturday night, and then chucked out a kids under-10 tournament on the Sunday. What did you do? We're going to come to Hydro in a minute, obviously. What did you do Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday, obviously, doing the hotel, doing it, the Gales.
Off! Just you and her in the hotel?
Me and her.
That must have been a while.
Did she pull you up for the pet peeves and the stuff that we said?
Oh,
She came up to me after the Hydro, mate.
She was good.
Don't you ever talk about my sex life again. What hotel did you go to?
Went to the Gales Hotel down in Irvine.
Nice.
It's alright. Spa was lovely, but...
Did a wee bit of publicity there
Oh,
for the
listen,
Gales
listen.
sites,
There's no point in ramping something up that's not even ramped up.
Well, you'll not be back there then, won't you?
No. The spa was lovely.
You could have talked to her and got a wee
Could
I
have
fan.
know, you've had a nightmare.
Could have done. No, I haven't had a nightmare.
Aye.
What about you, Paul?
I can't ever look at Melissa again in the face.
This is brilliant, you heard that?
Aye.
And
So that's him on a 3-year drought now. Hydro was 3
Aye,
years.
drought still continues. So obviously after the Hydro, have the night out. I'm bluttered. Melissa steaming. 2 is, let's just go up the road. Game them order.
You said the game more, who was playing?
No.
I know, give him a water.
Getting ready for the game the night before. Oh, no, so we're in the taxi rank waiting. So just as we get the taxi, me and Melissa walk in, the full taxi rank, all cheer me as if I pulled a bird out in that. Yes, me, man. I'm like, me and Melissa just staring at each other and thinking, holy fuck, how awkward it couldn't have been any more awkward.
That's class.
But then obviously the next day, Hydro was incredible, and then the next day, got the win. Me and Melissa got the
Got
win.
the win.
Magic.
What did you do Saturday? You never came at Wonderbar?
I couldn't. She was driving through Glasgow, my missus, and there was roadworks everywhere and all that. She went, listen, we'll just head back and we'll go in and see the boys because Ross and Darren had been playing.
They win the final?
They lost it. So
Good decision, wasn't it, to miss the Hydro for that?
Listen, we went into the courtyard to see them. They were all buzzing, but they were all... the boys tried to get me to go down to the palace, but again, she wasn't having it.
She was looking
And then-
magnificent, Carol.
Oh,
How
she?
trendy is she?
And-
mate?
oh.
She's cool as fuck.
Oh, she loved
I
it.
love her, mate.
Oh, she looked like one of them out of the film Grease, with the wee jacket she had on and that.
Sandy.
Sandy, aye.
If I was 5-year-old, I'd go, I'd take her off you.
She said, I was speaking to her afterwards and she says, I introduced her to Lynn. And she went, I think me and you've got the hardest fucking gig at the mall on that show.
To your husband.
He's been fucking married to Derek and Kev.
He's shouting on the Hydro, you're getting pumped. Please
Oh,
listen.
hold on a minute. see on the weekend, she's texting an awful lot, and I'm going, who texting? Fucking him. I'm a bit
He's a
worried
snake.
about you.
He's a snake, man.
It's Slaney. It's Slaney again.
We were to
Slaney.
mate,
She loves you to bits.
Aye, she's amazing. She has been the last few months, but the amount of messages the other weekend was...
What was the gist of the messages?
What
was the gist of the messages?
Not like that, it was just dead. Just lovely, you know what I mean?
She said to me, she says, I think that me and Lynn should do our own podcast.
By the way, I woke up about 8:30, 9 in the morning. I kind of just, you're like, and I'm starting to think about last night. And then I hear the kind of back door opening and shutting. And I thought, darn, I'm going, darn! No answer. But I can hear somebody going up and down the hall. My house, you can only get in one way and out that. Right, so anyway, and I'm going,
through the door like everyone else's?
No, but I'm at a terraced house, so there's only one way. Anyway, so I'm going like that. Carol's like, who's that? She gets up in the hall. There's 2 fucking boys for the team. Darren's brought them back. Do you want to know where he's put them? Down the shed, the bottom of the garden. So he never even let them stay in the house. Ross was away, so there was a bedroom, there's 2 bedrooms upstairs. He's not even put them in there. He's put them in the fucking shed. Down the bottom of the garden. The boys are in, traumatised, by the way. Sorry, but Carol was up right away, making
Breakfast.
a wee breakfast. And
What?
I heard her, do you want a beer? Fucking, I've never been offered a beer in the morning. So I was right up, by the way. I walked in, because one of them says aye.
Right, before we come to Hydro, I need to thank Glenn's Vodka and for getting Snoddy 8 bottles of that before we went on. Official spirit of the SPFL.
Superb spot.
They've been brilliant partners this season, isn't they?
What's been some of your highlights?
I like the manager of the month. Thought Tony Dott was brilliant. Dale was, remember, we done Dale, brilliant.
And Gogs is the highlight, isn't it, for the fans forum?
The fans forum. You love the fans forums. They traumatised you, didn't they?
Listen, it's intense, right? Because the reason I love this is because it's dead chilled out. But see the guys, you can see how much they love
Aye.
club, and they know everything about the players, and so you need to be on it. And you suckered me in the last time. You said,
That was brilliant.
I said, what did I say to you? We've got
I don't know. We've
a Q&A or something.
Q&A for half an hour, and then I walked in. I was like, oh no, Jesus Christ, all heart pumping and all that.
Lions den, that is a Lions
But
den.
it's totally different. But it's intense that. So
Go on the Glens.
They've been outstanding all season.
Yeah.
They're a great partner.
I take one of the bottles up the road now, aye.
I think it's
Sat there for 3 weeks.
aye.
What, right, do you want to talk about the Hydro then?
Potts Drank was out of this world.
Oh, he's a hero. And he texted, just to give everyone, the guy gave us all a text yesterday.
Aye.
My text, I was nearly great when he texted, but he
Aye,
wrote
same.
mine.
I couldn't believe it.
I thought somebody was at the wind up with me. So I was like, I was just sitting in the living room and the text come through.
Did you get a text from him as well?
I'm holding it up and I'm like, the boys, look at that, there you go.
That's
So
class,
I
that's a
love,
touch of
see,
class.
and it's like,
That is
all
a
the
touch of
time-
class, mate, isn't it?
Aye. So I text him, I says, anytime he's heading out to Bologna, he's more than welcome, we'll sort him out and
brilliant.
try and get out there. But I loved what he was on, he was brilliant on stage, but we sat with him, and I sat with him
Aye.
before you came here.
At half time.
I love sitting with him and just talking
Interesting
football.
guy, innit?
And talking about the youth side of it and all that, and all his work he's done.
We did a good chat about it at half time, didn't we, the show?
Aye. Well, you were up comparing your ginger pubes with
Who won?
Pube off,
Strang by a mile, by the way. He was ginger
brilliant.
fucking everything. Coming out his ears and everything.
But do you know what tells you how hard it is? I thought even Gordon Strachan was nervous. I think he was a wee bit like taken aback by holy fuck, man.
He said that when he came, he said he thought he was coming to do a fucking podcast. Didn't realise he was staying out in the Hyde.
I don't think people, you realise. I mean, I popped in, yous were there all day. So I popped in for what, 40 odd minutes, and you had been there, and what yous have to go through. And even that, the more you think about something, the more nervous you get, and then to go into that stage. I'm nervous for you. See, when I'm sitting there, I'm sitting having a couple of beers before you guys are coming. What music do you go into? Because I had to go and get
Darts one.
Was it? Because I had to go and get Faddy some beers.
Aye, the
He had a
darts.
good time enough.
Oh, fuck, Faddy was Phil Mitchell was Stephen.
I'll tell you one thing, and I need to say this: your bit at the start is out of this planet, mate. No, mate, I know. Just for everybody was
That's
saying
hard.
that. Aye, that's you're all getting up when
yourself-
everybody's on the stage,
I've
so you
got-
can
aye.
bounce off each other. You to go up there's like for 20
See,
minutes.
the last two times, mate, I've took notes down before I did it, and I think it fucks you a wee bit, so I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm just going off. I'm just going off.
better off the cuff.
Your actual monologue was perfect in terms of the three types of people.
Spot on.
That was perfect because it tied up everyone with like relatable people in the crowd to each. Some like Andy, some like Staney, some like me, and we all like each other. And I thought it was just perfect.
There was a joke to that, wasn't it? Just like you
that's what I mean.
just like all the boys.
See, when you do walk out to and you see that crowd again, you forget how fucking...
It was brighter this time. It was brighter this time. So everybody.
Oh, because it was definitely lighter on the crowd, mate. You could see everybody's faces, man.
But everybody I looked at fucking had a big grin on their face, man. They were loving it.
No, it was brilliant, man.
It was very good.
No, it was, this time it was like non-stop, man. Everyone was at a laugh constantly, and then the next person came on laugh.
Aye.
Like, I know Snoddy's been getting a lot of stick, but you can't criticise somebody till you've actually walked out there in front of all the
And that's
people and
what-
see how hard that actually
That's
is.
what I'm about to say, because listen, people don't get that. And even, see, when you're there, it's like you're naked, you're there, just you. Sorry, when, no naked, naked in terms of, you know what I mean?
Aye.
You're there yourself, and everybody's boom on you. When we come out, I mean, I'm kind of the man who last out, so we all can bounce off each other. It's a wee bit
100%,
easier.
100%.
But it's such a daunting thing.
See, the reception you got was incredible.
And I love, do you know,
Yeah,
just
erupted.
before, because I love the music, I know.
so I like the music when it goes
You
on.
dancing was
bouncing.
fucking amazing in the bag.
I know, my knee's fucked again. No, I loved it. But I just, before I walked up these stairs, and I went, I'm just going to enjoy this. Because, you know, getting a wee bit older, and like, this doesn't happen often, so you make the most of it.
The next day, I woke up the next day and I said to Lynn, what did you generally think? She says, obviously, a lot of the stuff goes over my head. She says, but the bits I get, I says, I really loved it. She says, but we've got to remember, Kevin, you're worrying about what one person maybe had a bad night, because whether he was nervous or whatever it may be, tell me another podcast that does what you guys do.
Shag married annoyed.
And the reality is like, we're not putting just sitting there with the five of us talking about
Talking to her, it's
like we're doing now. We're doing a show, a performance. And
And
like,
we're no professionals.
No, we're
We're
not.
just ex-football players.
Just aye.
Want to go and have a good time and they all enjoy it. And when Snoddy goes up there, now that's the first time I've met Snoddy.
Brilliant,
during,
isn't it?
during the day. What a guy. Isn't he?
Full of energy,
Lovely
isn't he?
guy, buzzing and that. So sometimes that can date to you. Maybe he was maybe a wee bit took aback. You know, the kind of the
Yeah,
crowd.
it's a bit like, you know when you do the speakers nights, right?
Aye.
When I first started doing in the first couple, I used to tell the story in my head, what I was going to do.
Aye.
And then I would go out and deliver it and think, oh fuck, I kind of went over the top with that. I kind of like tried it in my head. I'd seen how it was going to pan out. I think that's all that Snorri did. Snorri out there with a story that was a very funny story when he told us it.
That's hilarious.
And basically what he tried to do is he tried to get everybody involved and he ended up losing himself.
You forget. Your mind
He
goes
forgot
blank,
where he was
Brilliant.
and then he was trying to fight it back. And then obviously it's hard because you've got a group of guys there and women that are watching your show. They maybe had a wee drink through the day and whatever. Maybe don't have the same attention span at that time of night. And obviously you maybe lose one or two, but listen, that was a small part of the show.
See people that are like totally slaughtering them, like
Aye.
people didn't realise like somebody's probably got a few quid and stuff like that. He didn't even need to do this. He done it because he had to help us out. He's actually devastated, mate.
Of course he is.
Aye,
He's Twitter,
but
but because he never told a story well, like
When they went like, where's the man with yous? Where's that man?
then he used to wear his face.
See that? I know. My Glasgow boy. Come on, but I'm sure it was Daz that started it. I think Daz went into the crowd, Gordon Dale. I think he started it.
He is some man.
See that Clyde bit in the second with Mark Wilson, Gordon Duncan and Daz.
They were brilliant.
Sensational.
They
They were
Sensational.
excellent. The VTs were the best for me. VTs and Johnny
incredible.
Watson for me were
Johnny Watson.
favourite. I love Johnny Watson, mate. It was Frank McAvenny, mate, like standing 5 yards for it. It was so surreal, mate.
You said that-
seeing his face up close, it was like
you see all his wee sort of things he does as well, is exactly like Frank, didn't you?
exactly like Frank, mate. He's got Frank fucking nailed on, man.
I used to like every year living in England, I used to wait to get home at New Year, Christmas time to watch Only Excuse. And my best bit was Frank. And actually to see him come when I knew, because nobody knew he was coming. We knew he was coming. When he come out, I was like, here we go. And he went, Shaka, really? And I thought, fucking dancer, here we go.
Even him, he was pure. It was like he was privileged to be there. He kept saying thanks all the
mate,
time. Like, this is
loved it.
amazing. Thanks so much.
What a guy.
He's a great guy, isn't he?
What a guy.
Even his phone-ins as well when the Super School
aye.
he was like Sir Alex and he was fucking
He was brilliant, man. What a guy.
You were close with George Bowie. You were?
George was sound, by the
He was a
way.
good guy, like George.
He is, wasn't he? But you used to hit it off backstage,
George
didn't
is
you?
a right good. He was a bit
Fucking
nervous.
aye. He was telling George Bowie.
What songs to
He
play?
had his phone and
I
George
know with the
Bowie's
phone,
ear
but that song.
It's like, you need to start playing this.
Play this song, get it sped up. What one was that?
Oh, I love it, mate.
Was he
It's that-
different from what you thought he was going to be?
No, George is always like that, mate.
Aye.
He's been in 3 times now, George.
But I've met him.
Has George ever done the hydro?
Very polite.
Cyril, stumbling in, what a song, mate.
Has George
Aye.
ever done the hydro?
He's done the hydro.
Oh, he was very, very quiet. But I
Usually
never-
we didn't get to see that, but suppose he get the crowd
But
absolutely
did you notice he was a wee bit? No,
Aye.
because he was desperate. I want to get this on. I want to get going. I want to get going.
That wait
even
is
guys like
horrendous,
him.
isn't it? See, between
Oh, the
rehearsal and
wait's
going out.
horrendous.
I don't know how you do that. I really don't. Been there. I mean, maybe I should have. I got it wrong. I should have been with you all afternoon. Schoolboy
You
era.
just went away, didn't you? That was brilliant. Just fucked off. Amazing. See you later.
I was worried about the traffic and then getting back in. Because so the big fella was having a few beers. I was going, I might sit and have a few beers with him.
See that, getting that right, how many beers you've had,
I know.
it's so important. mate.
I had 5 or
I
6.
only had 3, I think, 3 bottles.
I had
before that.
5 or 6 and then I started drinking bottles of water.
that's
I had
wise.
a can of juice and I was fine.
So you have a couple and that just kind of chills you out and then you're ready to rumble.
Porteous and Dykes as well, 2 great guys, weren't they?
Ryan
They're 2
Porteous.
heroes, mate.
Ryan Porteous for being a hippie. What a sound young man.
How good when he 2-footed Faddy?
Brilliant. Best tackle.
I didn't see that coming whatsoever.
Mate, amazing, man.
I don't know what
He's
was going
actually
to
fucking smashed them by you.
because like, we'd, I think it was one is had asked the question because you've obviously been vile towards
No,
No, but you obviously say that to Porteous, Kev's give you a bit of stick, what do you think it or whatever, and he went, no, it's not him, it's him, and pointed to Faddy.
So he did.
That's
He's
what-
Faddy's
Is
got.
it?
Aye.
I can't
That's
remember.
right. Porteous pulled him up.
See,
On stage, I can remember
I
it.
remember that.
I love Slaney that what we were saying about with Stratton. You can sit there and we're sitting with Stratton for a good half hour and it was magic stuff and all that. But just having a wee 5 minutes with the 2 players now, having a wee chat.
Chat with them, they're good boys, aren't they?
Aye.
Yeah, they are good boys.
And again, like, most of them, down to earth. and all
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
And then just saying to Porteous, I mean, he's suited to play in Italy, Italian football. Ball playing centre back.
You try to get me Bologna?
No Bologna, I just says, because I
Just
know
there,
there's a link there between Watford.
He was telling me
Him and
that
Elton John,
obviously-
he said him and Elton John have got really tight.
Aye,
He
that's why I
said,
leave
uh,
him.
Brilliant.
He says he obviously started well doing it at Watford and there was a wee
Aye.
blip in the season where he didn't play because change of manager and Cleverley's come in, but Cleverley likes him, so
See the manager, Tom Cleverley,
Tom Cleverley, so hopefully he'll play a bit.
Your
I
VT
thought
was
he
unreal, mate. Honestly, that was fucking incredible. That's so funny.
What was the best bit of his VT?
The William Wallace thing.
The bit that he goes,
Guys,
many years from now, and you're lying in your beds with your pathetic little willies.
I saw his patter.
No, it is not my part.
The best bit for me is with sword when you start tapping the horse.
The horse,
I'm like, what's he doing?
See, wee things that he does that he doesn't realise his genius. See when Andy leaves the pub and it's just Sanjeev, he does a wee look.
A wee look.
See if anybody's listening, then he walks over and goes, "Something to shag it." Oh yeah, you fanny.
He's so true, innit? He's spot on with it. Nah, but
So
that
people now know that you generally did fall off a horse,
Oh my God, aye. When we went and met, so we done the Gary O'Connell and Riordan, mate, on the day. So
What they wore to that, mate, is
it's
incredible.
amazing. So we'd say to them,
That's a blanket.
we're doing the Braveheart scene, so as if I'm doing a speech and we're rallying everybody up. They two have turned, I think somebody turned up with Dolce & Gabbana and the other one. Casablanca. And then, but see them on the hill when they were doing it, we were, like, even when we won, they actually had the camera on them. See, just watching they two just talk to each other
We need to do something more with him.
fucking
Deeks texts us Friday night, so how did it go, mate?
He's a great guy. See, even then, he was brilliant.
We need to get something. Oh, by the way, did you hear a shocker? I had a Wonderbar, unless I tell you.
Mate, I get papped out Wonderbar.
What for?
One of Port's mates, I was on one of Port's mates' shoulders and I grabbed onto the drain pipe, the Wonderbar, and I'm doing pull-ups. And they like fucked the whole thing. Security just picked us up right out I went. I'm like, fucker, man. Out I went.
What time was that?
It was quite late on.
Aye, that was about half one.
Mate, I'm
I
doing
remember you
pull-ups
getting
on
fucked
the actual... What was that? Was it the drain pipe in the middle of the Wonderbar? So I could have fucked the whole night with everybody. Doing pull-ups. Port's mate was below us.
Magic.
It is amazing. See, once you're done and everywhere, you can see everyone enjoying themselves. It is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, everybody, I remember leaving Wonderbar about 2:30, and everybody you met fucking was like, "Okay, that was incredible, mate. Loved it. It was amazing." They all said the same thing, and Snoddy made a bit of an arse, but it was definitely worth the fucking thing.
You actually didn't realise until you get in Wonderbar like how much it actually means to people.
Oh,
See, the
listen.
guys that come to you, it's like where they've came from.
There was a wee guy.
Came all the way
there
up from Thursday. Somebody came from Thursday.
was 5 boys, 6 boys I got a picture with from Aberdeen.
I met them
And then there was
before.
a wee boy, 2 boys from Belfast come over.
That's right,
They're
Belfast.
like, when you come to Belfast to do a show, there's loads of people.
It's
And then there was a
incredible,
wee guy come up to me and says, "Kev, can I just say something now?" And at this point, because everybody was tuning me here, I was like, "Right, what is it? What is it, wee man?" He says, "I was in a bad place a wee while ago." He says, "But see, listening to you boys every week, man, it makes me feel fucking
That's magic.
nice
I
worth
love
living." And I
that.
thought to myself, as much shite as we talk and as much as we hear a laugh, see if that helps somebody. Just fucking keep doing what we're doing. That totally takes all the negative away, because that's a positive.
How warm was that green room after the gig?
No, but
Oh my
before it-
God.
Mate, I'm convinced
How
somebody
warm
goes
was that?
desperate for me to get fucking pneumonia. See, before it was fucking air conduit. It's not freezing,
warm
then you
was
come
that?
back in and then you're sweating.
If I'd have had a better
I
body,
was in
I'd have
St
took my
Andrews
top
golf
off.
course again. I'm at Hydro's trying to get me fucking
Did you see
hypothermia,
me
mate.
doing a wee double take, walking out the door? Your son.
Oh, my boy.
Okay, what about the size
I
of him?
turned, I went like that. Jesus
The
Christ.
fucking size of
6'6",
him.
isn't he?
He's a monster.
He is he's
Isn't he?
massive, isn't he?
I had to cuddle up to him.
I couldn't believe how
Oh, he's
I
massive.
stopped and it was a double. I went, Jesus fuck.
I know.
Do you know what else I noticed at the Hydro? I don't know if
does he
you've
get
noticed
into
this. The amount of mere women that come to the show now.
Aye. What about him?
What are
He
you
came out
winking
on
at me?
the stage.
Oh, fuck all do you?
Here to see me.
He came out on the stage
couldn't believe
and he clocked a wee bird with the white top and the pink skirt on. He went,
I then a boyfriend went like that to me.
So how did, I don't know how you could spot my missus.
She was 5 rows right in
But
the...
how? But I'm just looking at a crowd. I don't see like, individual faces, but you just come at me like, "There's your missus."
She was
And
right.
then I
It
spotted
was only
her.
5 rows back. Well, see all...
She was doing that as well.
There you go. Taking the bra off, chucking the bra at you.
Boys, I don't want... I hate to do this because I don't want to put it down, but the bit you've done for my ma, thanks so much.
I never is.
Oh, it was. That is
Amazing, aye.
emotional.
"Listen, your
And
ma fucking..."
you, by the way, and you've done brilliant with all that. Because it is intense. There is a wee bit of pressure on you guys when you got up on stage, and then what you've dealt with, you're losing your mammy, and then you know.
I'll be honest, mate, when the
I want
stuff
to
was
be
going
a
on with
bigger
your ma, I
club.
didn't know whether you were going to fucking make a Hydro.
Aye, I
Well,
know.
generally, we've had the conversation, but see the fact that you've got through it and done it, and then
Been really strong.
you made your ma proud, mate.
Would you,
Honestly.
That's what
see,
you just touched on
Aye.
there about people.
I actually didn't think I was honestly going to even do pod. Remember I was saying to you because I was kept making I kept going. I keep getting like, I don't know what it was. It was like a panic attack
Aye.
type thing. Even with podcasts and anything like that, and it kept happening. I was like, so even when we were doing the VTs and stuff, like obviously they've been put together amazing. I couldn't actually say 3 words at times. I just kept like panicking.
Well, that just shows you the kind of man you are, me,
Just how
man.
strong a person you are.
No,
mate.
I
don't
know.
think you
I know.
know.
It is.
Definitely.
No, it's
See, everywhere I went, I was at games and all that, out and about, everybody come up to
Aye.
me, how's Slaney? When'd you come back? so much loving for you out there, mate.
No,
honestly, it's brilliant.
Yeah, there is.
I'm
mate, there is.
a butcher.
You see the
but
rehearsal, mate, when we done it and you're proper upset there. I was thinking, fuck, man, this.
when the picture went, I couldn't stop. Before the few years before.
I'd be the same, man. See,
Aye, of course you would.
fucking see everything if somebody that talks about my dad, I fucking get well up about it. It's just life.
See, when we were doing the rehearsal, and my ma's picture get put up, but I'm Hornley started playing. But the reason I'm Hornley played was because obviously when we were coming out for the second half, I'm Hornley was the song that get chosen for us to come out, but the soundman's obviously put that song too early. Right. So my ma's picture went up and then I'm Hornley played, so I'm thinking, started greeting and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? But that was the fact, it was beautiful.
Especially Melissa was out, she was emotional as well.
She started greeting as well. She's the one that's probably, but she's a strong one as well.
She's brilliant, Melissa.
She's amazing.
She's too close.
She's like your mum. She's very like your mum.
Very keen, isn't she?
I'll take
Lovely girl. Massive thanks to everyone that came. Incredible.
I know. Listen, the fans were nothing, mate.
Let's give it that one.
Oh, he thinks he's Jock Stein.
No, but it's just true, man. That you actually don't believe that you could get people to buy into what we're doing, but they do. And it means a lot to people, and that it means a lot to us that they keep supporting it, because 1, 2, that's 3.
Credit.
And then we've got Germany, then we've done the SWG, we've got loads, and it's just amazing. It's amazing.
It makes such a difference.
Did that not start off just as a wee joke, a laugh? Somebody come up with it and says, we'll be playing the Hydro next.
That was him.
That was us, wasn't it?
Remember, he's come up with it, and you're going like that.
Oh, we've not even asked that. How did the wee man enjoy it?
Frightened.
Was he frightened the full show, was he?
Frightened. Too big arena for him. Surprised. Surprised though.
Right, who wants that? You've just announced it.
Germany. On that, we've got big news. We're off to Germany.
Need more energy.
Come on.
12th
of fucking Germany. You're not doing a
12th of June, the boys fly out from Edinburgh and we're off to Germany for 12 days to document the whole Euros while we're there. The Scotland games, 2 live shows, 1 in Munich, 1 in Cologne, and then a lot of fucking shenanigans in between. Cannot wait. That went doing well with the wife. I'm off to Germany for 12 days. No, you're no. I am.
Is she coming out? She coming out?
I did look at flights to bring her and the kids out, but as much as I love her, too dear.
That is extortionate. You're coming, yeah. Big Charlie's coming. Big Charlie's coming. The shows.
Brilliant.
I would need to know if you want to invite me out to one of them. I'll get a wee plane for Bologna and nip out.
Definitely.
Are you going to Bologna in the summer?
That's what I've got planned, but no, my plans are not to make plans, but I think I might be there. But I would love to go there for a gig and be in amongst all that.
Oh, I know.
So that would be.
I remember.
We're vlogging it as well, by the way.
Vlogging it every day.
To watch. We'll be vlogging it and we'll be doing podcasts as well.
Keir, what's the vlog he's doing before he goes to the Euros again? Can't remember what it was again.
So many are all out at the one time.
Fuck knows, mate.
Is it everybody? So we on to that?
I think Andy's coming for the first for Munich, and then Charlie's coming for Cologne.
Good.
How good was Andy on Friday? Meant to say because he's not here, he's just
brilliant, man.
I forgot about there. He must have been good.
But I'm actually. This is going to be. I don't think we've actually taken in how good this is going to be.
Thought you were a bit flirty with Jilly. Thought I was a bit disrespectful.
Not at all.
Bit creepy. I thought a wee bit.
Maybe too much.
Jilly was standing speaking to a man. I just seen him in the corner like that, staring at her.
The cuddle went on for far too long. Mate, just think it there that suppose there's 3 million Scottish fans going out to Germany.
3 million? Scotland.
Maybe 300,000 no.
No, I have
There's not even 3 million people in Scotland.
But you just think so? Maybe not 3 million. Maybe it's like say 1 million or something. It's going there. Is that still a lot of shit or not?
I think so. Mate.
So just say fucking.
Are you going to be dressed as
1,000?
Braveheart?
No, do you know what I've got? And I just want to wear it all the time. See the big German thing they wear, the
Lederhosen.
I've got one of them in the house, so I'm just going to wear that.
Yep, but you just happen to have one of them in the house.
He brought
it back for the wall, didn't he?
Brought it back for the wall. Are you taking his bag on the flight? Would you go on a flight with a dildo? Would the dildo get through security?
Aye. You locked it. Fucking %.
What did you do?
The slates bring one in.
You hide up your arse.
The slates have one in each suitcase.
I saw you run away with a dildo.
No, I
followed it, mate.
You followed my missus. I think you followed my missus.
Carol caught it, mate.
Did you see DL at the end of the dildo? This is going to be a lifetime experience, not only just for, the fact that we're playing there, but for every fan going there for Scotland. Actually playing a gig there is going to be fucking good. And I know a lot of musicians that are going there as well that
What, you talk some shit,
who I'm going to tie in with.
Are they part of the 1 million that's going on?
Hell Nutini, innit? He was brilliant at Hydro.
So give us a wee bit more about it. Is it, how long does it last? Is it a couple of hours? Is
The
there
Euros?
many people there? No, at your gig.
Alright, I think the first one sold out, innit? One of the gigs is sold out.
Over $1,000.
Colin sold out. Still a few tickets left.
A million tickets we sold on it.
There'll be, do you remember the shows we done at SWG3? It's probably
that,
a wee bit more
something like that.
carnage. So like there'll be drinking games and there'll be
Superb.
there'll be all
That
sorts
sounds
of.
amazing.
Gordon Smith coming?
Gordon Smith's going to do the security.
Rumours we've got wee Bertie Vogts coming on stage too. Wee Bertie's coming.
I can't wait to get out there. I just want to get surf with the crowd this time.
Surf to the crowd.
Surf with when you get out there, when you come out, just
You taking your
jump.
brown suit? That needs to be in
Got to
Germany.
make a
What's the
return
big
in it.
sausage is called again?
Frankfurter.
Big fat burst.
No, what?
Big fat bust.
Fat birds?
What are they?
Big fat birds?
What are they called?
What's the sausages called?
It's a fat burst.
Starburst?
Munich's outstanding. What a
Is it?
city.
I've never been
What a
to Munich.
city.
I've drove by the
I
Allianz.
love Munich. Play with the German players.
Did I play with any German? I've told you a story about playing against Ozil in the 20 under 19s, mate, and he fucking destroyed us, man.
I'd love to have watched you chasing him.
When I told you, my dad's like, I thought you were fucking good. My dad never used to go to watch it, so he came to this game because it was Scotland Germany.
And then he's judging.
There's loads of hype on us, and Ozil's absolutely tore us in the arsehole after. He's like, fucking hopeless. Mate, that was the longest 90 minutes of my life. I'm talking drag backs, nutmegs.
I played again. I
Holy
played,
fuck.
but I think you did. I know. I not played with him. Thomas Hinkle.
Oh, boring bastards. Remember his initiation? Lenny used to do everyone must sing or tell a joke on their initiation. If you know, nicest guy in the world, but boring as fuck, Andy Hinkle. He goes, I'm going to tell a joke. And he's like, okay, stand up. The two German, what they called the people in the lighthouses?
Oh,
People that work there.
keepers.
Like, they look out into the sea.
Light keepers.
Like keepers.
Just two guys are out, and this is his
Bookkeeper.
joke. Two guys. This is how he introduced himself. I said, two guys are out on a boat, and the boat starts to go down. So the radio through goes, "We are sinking. We are sinking." The German lifeguard says back, "What is it you are sinking of?" That was his joke, mate.
That's just slightly better
Snoddy
than
should have told
donuts.
that at the
Donuts, that's just slightly better than fucking donuts, by the way.
Snoddy's noting that down.
Two of the German lifeguards sitting eating donuts.
Snoddy will be marking that down. He'll be fucking...
Mate, I done my initiation. It's funny you say that with Lenny was, and he made me go. I was like, Lenny, I can't do this. It's front of the full first team. First time I was away, and he went, you need to sing or tell a joke. And I told a joke, and it went. Not one person laughed, and I sprinted up to my room. But as I sprinted up my room, because I was that awkward and nervous, not one single player, staff member laughed. So I went, fuck you, sprinted right out the dinner, ran up my room, and there was a team meeting right after it. And Gary Parker, he was like, Lenny's going to fucking go for you because you've missed the team meeting. Because I ran up. The joke was one of the worst.
What was the joke?
What'd you call a fat laptop? Adele. And but mate,
That's brilliant.
I know, it's genius. But I think I was stuttering all the way through it.
Adele.
And then fucking...
Lenny loved an initiation. I used to do William McStay impressions, and he made me do that for my initiation. He used to piss himself laughing at it.
I had that side to him, Lenny, didn't he? Like, he
brilliant.
liked all that, like the sort of banter and all that, with the boys together, aye.
Right, lads, Rangers v Celtic. Who watched it?
I watched
Rangers,
it.
what you call it.
I watched it.
I done one of the things. I was in a pub, mate, and you're talking, and
I
you
done
hardly
that. I was
watching
in the pub
fucking-
watching it, I know.
Hardly watching
It's a
it.
bad game of football, that. Was it?
Bad
I know they say,
game.
Kev, I do know they say obviously cup finals, it's no, like, sometimes you don't get the best of games, but just nothing was happening. It was just, it's not.
I think Rangers were better, certainly better than I thought they were going to be in terms of competitive. They kind of bossed it. This is what I can remember. But it's just moments at Rangers when they get into certain positions.
Decision making.
Aye, they're just, it doesn't happen for them.
No.
Who was guilty of that, Dale? Who was guilty of
Well,
that?
like in the second half, you had the likes of Seema going through, making bad decisions, just like
Dessers.
points out. Aye,
Dessers.
You took half a half time.
Aye,
Dessers
but was,
trying to-
you get an injury, but
Dessers trying to flick balls on instead of holding it in. There's only one guy up the park.
Aye.
Silva was non-existent on the left wing. I'm surprised he lasted as long as what
He did run about for a change and try to tackle a few
He
people.
could have scored as well. It wasn't a brilliant chance, but he cut that. We want to cut in and had it in Joe Hart's save. Wasn't it a brilliant?
Catches that one, he's got a right chance.
But where my criticism would like to come on is, and I'm not trying to single players out, but bringing Scott Wright on, I just didn't see the point in that. And actually, if you look at the goal, Rangers are in a great position. Diomande plays it through.
Scott Wright's bad
Scott
touch.
Wright's, if he controls it, Rangers are actually could get in and have a good chance. He miscontrols the ball, Celtic breaking, then obviously score. But listen, Butland's at fault for.
You know, it's mad, mate.
Do you think
Who's running through? Bernardo.
Bernardo.
We in the pub at Celtic scored here. You just had that feeling, didn't you? When he ran through.
I think everybody's
Butland's
over.
got to do better, Kevin.
I get that, but what I'm looking at it is that as he's hit that, it's going one way, and at the last minute it dips the other way.
I know, mate. You can't parry it down there.
I know, but
that's a shocker for Butland.
Somewhere, mate.
I'm not convinced it was as bad as what.
What do you think?
They should have dealt with it better, definitely. Anywhere, looking in front of between the sticks, you know somebody's going to be following up, so it's going to be pushed wider. But you're right, I think he's just anticipating it's gone that way. I think he's misjudged it.
Moved that
and
way.
there he's only parrying it back. But,
Ball's moved, you can see the balls went that
but
way.
it had
It's
that,
moved.
you're right, I kind of had that feeling, I know, because it feels like at the minute Celtic have got our number, and you could see that, and it's didn't. I mean, I've saw Rangers teams way in the past going up against a Celtic side that would probably dominate Rangers.
And then
But
they'd score.
Rangers always had that cutting edge, that moment. Rangers have no got that in them, and it was a blessing in disguise with Dessers. It's clear. I know he scored 22 goals or something, but could have been about 42 the chances he's had. But it's clear to see in the big games, big moments, that mentality. He's not there.
Penalty. Free kick for the goal.
When Rangers scored, are you talking about it?
Rangers scored.
Rangers goal.
It's a goal without a shadow of doubt, because Taylor tries to block.
No, I thought it was a free kick.
Raskin then hang me on it. So if you want to look at it in the first place, but this is, I hate VR. I think VR it does my.
You see the one where
But if
Taylor
you're
pulls
looking at
Raskin?
Taylor does go to grab him, so there is. If you want to, I mean, I watched the game yesterday, that English game. There was instances in it that you were thinking that's a fucking foul, that's a penalty, but they did have VAR yesterday. But I just think Raskin was impeded before Raskin impedes the goalie, big heart. I think it's a goal.
What does Taylor pull Raskin?
Aye, but Taylor pulls Raskin.
It's a bit.
It's the ball en route to the box at that time.
What worried me, as soon as it went to the VAR, I'm going, they're looking for something, and if you're looking for something, you're going to find it.
I don't think it was obvious.
Two-hand push.
Two-hand push.
Two-hand
I know,
push,
what
that's
about
what
the
I
grab
thought.
then? He's
I know, but
grabbing
the
him.
grab-
See, there you're trying to dismiss that, Kev. You can't just dismiss
I know, but
the grab.
I would always say, and a part of that, Derek, I will 100% agree with you.
You can't.
But having defended in boxes, you do try and grab a hold of somebody to know where they are.
Yes,
But you always let go of them, but you don't turn around and go, whoosh. Do you know what I mean? So for me, there's an element of argument both ways, and one can feel aggrieved the other way. But like you say, when you go looking, what is the ref looking for? And
because I says, the guy was standing next to it, I says, when they ran away, we thought Rangers had scored, and then you see the VAR, and I'm saying, listen, in a moment like that, there's jostling, there's pulling, there's an element of that. That's it, there's feeling, you know yourself, you played. But then when you start to dissect and go, oh aye, he's pushed him, and he has, right? But before that push, there's a grab, an attempt to pull him back. So is that not a foul? I'm just putting it there because that's the VAR does my nutting. Are we voting in this VAR?
It did look like Raskin was pushing his arse into Taylor, so I don't know if he was horny or what.
Honestly, I mean...
Is it one of them that Rangers fans will say it wasn't a foul and Celtic fans will say it's a foul?
that's exactly what it
But then if you're looking before the push, there is a pull, so there you go. So I'm just trying to come up with
But then what I would say on that is, Derek, and I hate to go back to it, the grabbing on Raskin, would that affect anything? Probably not. But does the push on
so
Taylor, on Hart affect something? And it does. And that's the ultimate. And for me, the first half Celtic dominated possession without really creating anything. I thought they had. I no say dominated. I thought they had more possession, but they didn't hurt Rangers with their possession. A lot of times they tried that old wee diag over the back of Tav into Maida, who sometimes got in, just the end product wasn't quite there. Kyogo was non-existent. I thought Hatati was very poor. I thought he was very quiet.
Rangers at the back.
Johnson was very good, and that kind of sums up the game when you're right back as the best player. A few times Rangers tried to press, and I thought they pressed all right, but then there was too far gaps between the back.
In the first half, sometimes Celtic get out.
But Rangers defended very well in terms of their shape, their organisation.
Yes,
I thought
they
Balogun
did,
was quite solid.
Was he?
Davis
I
done
thought
well.
the back four was...
Balogun, by the way, covered. The amount of times Tavernier made it goes by and
Recovery.
Balogun he covers for
Recovery.
him.
What I would be
You
asking
said
is,
that
if I'm a Rangers fan, what I'm asking is, in recent weeks, so if we go back to the game at Parkhead, why does Yilmaz no start ahead of Barisic? And why does Raskin no start in the midfield?
I don't know where Raskin's been, mate. He brings you a lot more energy.
I think the two of them bring
Just 'cause he's
far
much
more
better.
than...
Decent. He was decent.
Aye.
So he was. But there's quite... Why has he been... I know he had the injury, but why has it took him so long?
Why has it took
get
so long
that
to get
side?
back in the team?
But then, is there something... This is we're not privy to what's going on. Because he was quite quick to say that Rangers are a stepping stone for him to get down to England. You know, so you don't know there's something going on behind the scenes with that.
And second half Rangers were the better team. Second half,
Celtic.
better team, but without creating anything clear cut that was going to trouble Joe Hart.
But with
And
with that feeling that you've says, you
They're
could
gonna score.
you could if they get an
there's
opportunity.
two things in that build up. If Scott Wright controls the ball, Rangers have got a chance of scoring. And when it goes into McGregor to Raskin, McGregor to Bernardo, Raskin's tried to kick out. That's where you just bring him
Foul
down,
on
take
that,
the foul. I don't know if Raskin was on a yellow card at the time.
Big powerful runner, so big Bernardo.
And then Bernardo just gets turned, goes, and then as soon as he gets it, I thought, and you can be very, very critical of Jack Butland. I could be even more critical of saying, well, why is it that Idah's falling? Why is Rangers defenders not falling in?
That's a big difference as well. We talk about how strong even Celtic starting 11, but the two subs make the goal. Bernardo does that run. Idah scores it. You look at Rangers bringing subs.
Would you keep Idah?
100%. I mean, the amount of goals, you could almost, I'm not saying that he's won Celtic the league obviously and the cup, but the amount of important goals he's scored since he's come in. I think it was the double V Motherwell, Hibs, Rangers he scored at Ibrox, and then he scored a lot of goals, and then obviously scores the one in the cup final.
And that's where Rangers made the mistake, so they should have brought somebody in
Aye,
in January. Somebody, and I know everybody who spoke about Shanklin, we knew we probably weren't going to get him.
You need the
So you
striker,
should have went
didn't
and
you?
brought in a lone player, somebody,
Aye.
get somebody in the door. You know,
That was
when
evident
Idah-
yesterday. You
because-
take off Dessers because
Aye.
he's injured. You don't have a striker to come on there.
Because Idah signed, because I was thinking, he might struggle.
He's not played a lot for
Look at him there you go, and look what's happened.
Impact he's
So
made
that's
there.
what I'm saying. But we never even get anybody in the door. So that was a big mistake.
I don't know if you
No.
agree with this, but see when Clement comes out after the game and he goes, we were the better team, and even Celtic,
Doesn't-
if it was, see that, and I'd be like, I couldn't really care.
No,
I'm
I
sick
wouldn't
of hearing that.
Aye.
from you.
I've got to that stage where
Aye.
I couldn't give a shit of how well Rangers played. I just wanted them to win
get
the
the win.
game. Just win it, be hook or be crook.
See, the way I look at the Rangers is, right, it's all right beating everybody else and playing well against everybody else and doing whatever it is. Ultimately, Rangers are failing in the big games.
Got to beat Celtic.
And so that indicates to me they don't have the
Absolutely.
players with the character.
But can you blame the manager, Kev, when it's
No, you
when
can't
it's-
blame the
Celtic
manager.
got better players?
No, you can't blame the manager in the big games. You have to ultimately blame the players, because I thought he set up his team well. His team were very, very organised. They were far more. It was like Celtic playing St Mirren on a Tuesday night, where St Mirren had packed the fucking defence with like 10 behind the ball, and Celtic's doing that thing where they go side to side, back to back, and then it's like slow and lethargic, and they can't break them down. That's how Celtic ended up yesterday. It got to a point where it didn't look like where they were going to actually get an opportunity. And Rangers had corner after corner after corner, and they obviously played on whipping it and top of
Joe Hart,
Joe Hart.
aye.
So they've obviously worked on things from the last game, but ultimately what comes down to is your Todd Cantwells, your
Clement
Dessers,
doesn't come in
they
for
just don't
play.
turn up in big games.
He's had a lot to deal with. He's turned
I
it
agree,
around.
mate.
Listen, when he came in, there wasn't a title race. They turned it into a title race. Aye, we failed at the last, but a lot of issues. And we forget to think about the last manager, the mess that he left.
Exactly.
So he brought players to that club that for the outside looking in, you go, they're decent players and all that, but they're not mentally strong enough, are capable
that's
of
it.
playing with Rangers. So he's had to work on that, and he's done well. So listen, he's got the opportunity during the summer to bring in a few of his own. There has to be, to a certain extent, there's not going to be, you can't clear everybody, of course you can't. But in the meantime, he's got to work with these guys that he's got. And I think he did a really good job, honestly.
Looks like Tavernier's going to be leaving, doesn't it?
And I think he should. I think
time's up,
his time.
getting a few cuts
He's
for him,
been
so.
excellent for us, right? His stats, we can talk about that. I get frustrated at times, like a lot of people, but I just think it's time.
That's his time. Him,
And
Olsen,
Yeah, it's time.
Matt Lundstrom's.
Where are these going? Saudi? Is it Saudi Arabia?
Well, why would you know?
There's
You go and
talk
make
of
a few bob
Idah
for
yourself,
yourself,
yeah.
and you'll get away with a kind of a lot of praise for Rangers supporters for what he's done.
See, on the team on Saturday, how many you actually would like to keep, and how many would you be quite happy to go? Because I'm looking at that Rangers 11 thinking, I wouldn't be that disappointed if he lost the majority of them.
They obviously want to keep Butland, wouldn't they?
Aye,
Butland.
you've got to keep
I'd probably keep
Sterling.
Sterling, definitely.
Absolutely.
He was solid again.
his fitness again.
Diamondi for me, I don't see what he's bringing to the table.
No?
I like Diamondi.
I don't mind him on
I
that.
I didn't think he did a lot on Saturday that really affected the game. Run about a lot, but nah,
No,
not
I
for
like
me.
Diamondi. I think he offers a lot in that midfield there. You can play him. I could see how you could play him in different positions. You could sit in there, I like his box to box. I think you could use him different ways. I think there's a lot.
Sterling, need to get a position for Sterling and stick with it.
Need to
because-
get him fit as well.
Why
These
don't you
guys-
just play Sterling right back if Tav goes?
Yep, absolutely. And that's
100%.
what I'm saying. That's how
100%.
we Tav. That's Sterling's natural position.
He's never got a
Sterling's
chance to play
been
that.
played here, there, and everywhere, and I feel a wee bit for the boy. But you can see that he's struggled a wee bit with his fitness as well. So listen, have a wee break, come back, get your pre-season under your belt, and there's we're right back there.
Do we know how many's out of contract? Because
Roof's out into
Roof's out of contract.
You're not getting
Lundstrom's out.
You're not getting the one.
Lundstrom's-
Listen, there's a few of them that have been on good money there. It's time for them to put their hands up. and
Roof and
say
the physio got to Magleaf for
it.
everything.
I think they are.
Takes him away.
I don't want. I know I shouldn't be saying things like that because it's no nice when guys are struggling with injury and all that.
Been an
But
incredible amount of injuries.
I know, and I feel for the boy, but I just think that Roof, you're saying it's no happening, injury prone. There's a few others. You just named them, Kev. I think it's just time to.
Time to go.
You put Jack's staying into it. Jack's getting another year.
If that's the case, I'm amazed at that.
No, he only
saying
signed
that.
1 year.
Somebody's saying Jack signed another year.
Oh, he can't have another year.
Quite surprised at that.
I don't know.
It'd be pub talk, mate, for the weekend.
That's
I just
pub
heard
talk.
I don't think he'll know what to keep him. He'll know what to keep him though if he is got a year. He'll know what to keep him because he's Clark came out didn't he, saying he's been fit for the last sort of month or 5 weeks and he's
Just not been involved.
Not been
Well, how did
selected
he not
at
get
all.
involved in Saturday?
I know.
You know, because you would look
Something
at
is-
Jack a couple of years ago, one of Rangers' best players. You know, and if he is fit, why would you not give him minutes? Last half hour yesterday, they go.
They're belters, mate.
I love.
Stick
I
him
know
on the
they're
table.
screamers. They are belters.
Stick him up. That's a gift for Lewis.
I liked my thing with trainers the other night, didn't you?
Mate, you were looking at a million that Martin Spencer's outfit.
The navy suit.
Martin
Wolf is
Spencer.
army.
I get it there.
Army.
Martin's-
Amazing, mate.
See, when you get to a certain age, it's got to be Martin.
Martin's
Spencer.
actually good. I think Martin's even for younger now.
Shoes and that were really cool, mate.
Martin Sparks. There you go.
Handsome man.
By the way, Celtic have really turned up into the last 2 months with the running in the league and
Aye.
the
Aye,
Pacific
what they've
Cup, and
turned
they've
up is
really
they've turned up in the big games when needed.
They obviously got knocked out early doors, didn't they? We come out in the first cup, but definitely since like Hattati came back, Vickers has come back, and these bigger games have really have. And then the worry is, I think for Rangers is we see like the Champions League money, will they go and strengthen again?
Where would you? What positions do you get centre back?
I'm going to go and get a centre back.
Centre half, a left
Goalkeeper,
back.
obviously.
I like Taylor a lot, but I just still think you need competition in there for him. Even what do you think you need a winger for Celtic?
I think.
Aye,
Why-
definitely. Somebody with, I think
But
somebody
there's
that,
fucking 8 wingers there.
I know, but you get some of them out. You get rid of,
How'd you get them out though? They've all just signed.
you get them out on loan. Loan them out to Rangers.
Imagine that one to Rangers. Well, O'Reilly will
Goalkeeper,
go.
obviously the goalkeeper.
Yeah, O'Reilly definitely away.
I think so.
There'll be interest. So he'll need replacing, but then I think Bernardo could be a ready-made replacement.
Definitely, mate. I would take Bernardo in a minute.
He's paying the money for him, aye.
Aye. Bernardo, I think, is a good player.
Portuguese under 21 internationalist, tall, athletic, can play, pass, can score. Definitely.
Aye.
He's only going to get better, mate.
Would you sign Idah?
Yes.
Aye, I think he's got to.
You've got to, haven't you? You've got to.
What he's done.
I actually never thought he did. I wasn't blown away when I heard the news, but he's done well.
It'll be interesting to see who Celtic sign. It will be interesting because obviously they've changed the recruitment structure as well. So
The big one's a keeper
aye.
as well.
I've heard a few. The guy for Southampton.
That's McCarthy. Yeah, they've just got promoted to the Premier League.
But he never played yesterday. I wasn't the one that played yesterday, wasn't it? No. No, see.
Who else
You're
is
still
it
in
there?
touch with Matt Letizia? You're trying to sort of deal with Matt Letizia,
Aye,
ain't you?
he's
What's the other thing you talk about?
You Matt talking about flat air.
He's an ex-Hydro. He's an ex-Hydro.
He's
Him and
He's
Snoddy.
going to tell a donut story at the Hydro about Letizia. Imagine Latiz with the specs, just pulling his specs and looking at the crowd that are booing him. Who's that booing? That you?
We're not going to bring Snoddy up. He's
No, I'm talking about Letizia.
I know Letizia, but
That's
can't
it.
he?
Need Letizia on the Hydro naked, that.
Oh, 100%.
He's some player, aren't you? Slot like that. See goals he scored.
But it was, it was just a bad final, mate.
I think I always like that, even though, remember when Andrew was in charge, right, and Celtic were playing free-flowing football, see every time they played Rangers in a semi or a final,
Or even the final they played was at Inverness.
Inverness, it was never.
Rubbish.
Final was it was a poor.
Do you think it's like the Hydro, it's just the anxiety and the nerves that
Maybe.
take over?
Well, you've got to
This
remember
man's
when they
playing
play each other, they're playing against each other with their own crowd. But whereas on Saturday it's a 50-50 split. That doesn't happen at any other point in the season when they play each other.
But surely that doesn't affect that
Well,
much.
it must affect them because
I'd say more the occasion, nah.
maybe the occasion, but I don't know. Some people just struggle with the occasion, don't they, Paul? Me and you just rise to the top, son.
You do, I don't.
You like drained, do you, man?
He looks flat, doesn't he?
Ah, fuck.
He was,
That
he was very
flat
flat. He was very flat on Saturday, I
Picking
thought.
up,
Are you
did
getting Melissa training tonight? Tell you he's got training tonight.
You're getting caught up with me. Oh, guys, it's been some.
How do you look back at Celtic season?
Actually, really, the football hadn't been good at times, as we had said through the season. But I think at this stage of the season, when it really mattered, they definitely came out with obviously winning the league, winning the double. Of course, it's a massive success for me.
How much is that down to all the players being fit? But that can't be an excuse for me not to play. Celtic should still be battering teams of 2 or 3 main players.
I think when Rodgers first came in, I think he chopped and changed the personnel too often. And then eventually when he got what he needed back, i.e. Carter Vickers, Atati.
In Scotland, Kev, Celtic should be able to cope with Carter Vickers not being fit,
They
or
should be.
McGregor not being
They
fit.
should be. But for whatever reason, Rodgers didn't feel the trust to play Nagrowski or Lagabelka, whatever reasons they were. Because when Vickers is there, you just think, like...
When they play well, they've got better speed in their game in terms of the way they move it. And there was times throughout the season when it was kind of...
It's wee intricate 1-2s and the third man running.
And
is what-
even the date quicker, because they've got
Aye.
the players, the quality there. When they move it quicker in the final third, more through the lines of what you call it, that they look a different side. And
Rangers
nobody should
will
able
be-
to live with them.
Rangers will be disappointed, I think, with their season, considering the situation they got themselves in.
No, what?
No, I think
I-
since
see, I don't-
he's came in, I think
I
you'd be happy.
think,
Oh, you got- listen, I
I'm
can't
speaking
buy
as a
this.
Rangers fan here, and that's what I feel.
Mate, they were
I
fucking
feel
terrible before he
I
came
know
in.
they were, but
They
when
were
he came in...
absolute
what
shambles,
I'm
by
saying is
the
the
way.
position they got themselves in, right, where they're... What were they when they played Celtic at home in the 3-3 and they got the point?
That's not to do with Clement. That's
No,
to
I
do
know,
with the
but-
players. Do you want to know what happened with the players? The players got to a stage where they had the opportunity to go and win it. Mentally, they're not strong enough.
I know, so
They can't
he's
handle
a
it.
fan and I'd be disappointed
And
with
that's
the
what
players.
Clement is. I think he worked wonders
so damn
at
it.
times with that group of players. Honestly, I do, Kev, because if Michael Beale had stayed there, I tell you what,
Could have been about
they wouldn't
30 point gap,
They've been
mate.
fucking doing in 4th or 5th
No,
position.
so what I mean is that the Rangers fans will be disappointed from
course
the
we're aye.
position they got themselves into. Had they maybe took that game to Celtic at Ibrox, right? Took the game to Celtic and say won that game, they would have been like, I think they would have been like so many points clear, and then there was only one like Old Firm game to go. And then you're relying on Celtic to drop points to somebody else. Rangers to. And I just at that time I couldn't see that happening. I thought Rangers.
But with that group, they've not got that mentality.
I know, but up to that point, they had the
Didn't
mentality to get themselves in a position where they could have went 4 points clear.
Because the pressure was off, and when the pressure started to come on, that they had that opportunity, they failed.
We
And that's-
even spoke about it on the show at that time. We said, kind of seeing Celtic come
So I
back.
genuinely think that
I
Rangers
think
team at the start of the season with the worst Rangers team
oh,
I've ever
I
seen.
agree
know,
with
and
that.
that's how when you take a step back and you think about that, because I was like, wow, what's going on here? When he came in, what he achieved, and that's just my opinion, we've all got our own opinions, what he achieved with that group
I agree.
that he had was unbelievable in terms of the injuries, the mentality.
Even look at the players he's playing with. Silva, Dessers and Sterling as
no.
They did get them right. They did
Incredible.
go on that brilliant run though, didn't they? Until in the last sort of few weeks, and then they just barely won a game. I think it was.
And that-
But then he got injuries at key times, didn't he? The boy Cortez looked like he was flying. Seema was flying. So you can say about Carter Vickers, but
Aye, with Rangers
they,
again.
when they were flying, they got the big injuries, and they've got nowhere near the quality they've got. Celtic have got to replace them. Do you know what I mean?
I just think when the pressure come on, and the pressure, you just says it, they've no beat Celtic, you know, and that's when the pressure comes on. That's when you need to do it. Win anyway, however you can, and they've not been able to do it. And that's when you look at the county game, especially when they needed to turn up and produce a performance just to win that game. They failed.
But ultimately, although
that's not down to manager.
you look at the season,
done well.
You look at the season and think, right, okay, we've lost to Celtic 3 times league and drew with them once. Even when they drew with Celtic at Ibrox, Rangers were still in pole position to go on and win that league. They were still top of the. They were still in. Even they were the ones. They lost the league. And you're seeing the bottle, the big games. Big games are big games against Celtic. But Rangers blew it against Dundee,
County and
Dundee and Ross County. That
They
was
got a
it.
jail against
Dundee and Ross County is where they blew the league. Wasn't it against Celtic?
They got a jail that first half. Celtic should have been 4 or 5 ahead in that first half. They got a jail.
Was wee Letizia buzzing last night, Southampton?
Oh, fucking, baby, I thought these were glad to do that.
Did he FaceTime you?
Aye, FaceTime. He wasn't top of the football. Going a big rant about you know what. All his nonsense.
That's the thing with Strachan texting me. He says, I'm off to Wembley.
That's what he said.
And I wrote, hopefully Leeds will get a result. Thinking because obviously he played with Leeds, but he also did
Managed Southampton.
So I wasn't sure how.
I wrote back the exact same thing.
Did you?
I asked that.
What did you say?
Hope Leeds get a win.
Hopefully Leeds get a win and get back. He must
But he
have
played with Leeds for years, didn't he? He loves.
he did,
He's
aye,
a
he's a
Leeds
Leeds
legend.
legend.
He's a Leeds man.
See, yesterday in watching that game, I'm watching Aribo and I'm watching Kamara. You know, Aribo played well.
Did he?
Aye, good player.
How was Kamara?
How
did he play yesterday?
I thought he played well. He's neat and tidy and good.
There's another one. He wasn't playing under
Beale.
Aribo, I'm not seeing. I see guys. I know. It's terrible. I'm watching that game. I quite enjoyed it actually, but I'm looking at the players. I'm going.
You said Aribo lives with Matt Letizia.
Aye. And bedroom, innit?
That's got the best of him, innit?
Why didn't he play when he first went in and Letizia got a hold of him, didn't he?
He's had a drink in that.
Matt
Letizia on here.
He's getting here Germany, isn't he, Matt Letizia?
Aye, he's coming over to Germany.
Speaking of Ross County winning the Rangers title hopes.
Good link.
Oh, no, big game at home.
He's waiting to the last fucking podcast of the season.
What about
Aye,
the
man.
Transition
what about
that,
them,
If there's one guy that doesn't need the break, it's you, mate. You do not need the break. I
You
need
should
it
come on
massively.
yourself, you should just keep quiet.
Just come here every Monday yourself.
What about them pumping Rafe 6-man over 2 legs? You surprised that day? You've saw more of Rafe than probably us.
Fucking hell, it's
He's
brilliant.
paying over Big Eamon Holmes.
Tremendous stuff for Eamon Holmes. Oh, he's split up.
Eamon Holmes
he
split
did.
with Ruth.
Do you know who Ruth's
I
saying
like
now?
this.
Ruth's went with Letizia.
Oh God. All right, I like this.
To Harris,
Oh, tremendous.
I don't like. He doesn't
Well,
seem
yeah,
like this guy, Eamon Holmes.
Eamon's no, he's not.
I don't mind Damien at all.
He's fucked. His hips are fucked.
Hips are fucked, aye. Shagging him out.
That's it.
She's got
That's
rid
how
of
she's
him.
off. She's like that.
Is his hips fucked? Fish and chips?
Aye,
Are they fucked?
he's gone. He's back and everything.
I'm hungover, right? What do you actually get for dinner tonight?
Chippy.
Chip.
What's that? By the way,
No, that's the fear. You licking your fingers on
I had a
stage.
Pisano last night.
you didn't see what happened on stage, didn't
What?
you know? Me and my pal here,
Amazing.
we shared a sausage.
Did you see that on the stage at the Hydro?
No, but like together.
But one with like a double
And it was
ender.
right at the end.
It's brilliant.
Nobody's seen it.
Just a moment.
Hey,
Now when you
Oh,
look,
hopefully we've
see
got
when-
that on camera.
See when you turn around and you look at it, and I just looked into that.
the
eyes. You
eyes.
looked at it and I went like that, and I just pulled up the sausage,
sausage and we just,
and we just went like that.
it just came from absolute nowhere.
Derek
But how
was doing
nice was
this
it?
and Christine was going like that.
Mate, how nice was that sausage?
I know it was lovely.
You were definitely picturing that as Letizia sausage, weren't you?
You're hungover, so you think about a wee Chinese?
No, I don't know, because I think I'm going to feel worse the next morning. I want something that's quite healthy but also nice.
Right, aye, pasta.
See, when
Might get McTassos.
Before Wraith never showed
Sorry, mate.
the 2 legs.
Nah.
I think we all
How good they could be.
They've played some really good football.
But they've also played about fucking 60 games.
I know.
You know, they-
I know.
Set-up's
It was,
shite.
aye.
Set-up's fucking.
It's when you know, they're kind of the highlights on them and they're expected and they never gave.
Did they not go for it, really?
I don't know. They just never played well. They're a good possession-based side and they never really done that.
Ian Murray did say that I think they're aware that are a lot earlier than what he expected. He never expected them to be kind of challenging for league titles at this. He was only came in last year,
Just
didn't
when
he?
you get into that position, I was expecting a wee bit more from him, but as you say, a lot of football
I noticed yesterday.
playoffs are rank.
I noticed next year in that championship, there's no teams for the Highlands in that league anymore, so it's quite a short trip for everybody. For
What about Inverness are going to be based at Kelty Hearts?
That's a bad decision.
I don't get
That's
that.
a bad decision.
To be closer to Letizia.
Inverness, Kelty
He's got a
Hearts.
flat in it, cottage.
What was that? Give
Inverness, Kelty Hearts are being called. Why would, like, I get there's an idea of saving money and maybe to try and attract players.
That's the idea, but I would
That's
love to give you an answer of what's
Big
happening.
Dunk's fucking don't know Big Dunk's got to say that, but it's a disaster.
County, could you see County struggle again? I think they'll obviously lose Danda, and I think somebody will come and take Simon Murray.
good player.
What team do you think for Simon Murray?
I think any team outside Celtic and Rangers would take Simon Murray.
100%. He's excellent, isn't he?
Down south as well. I think you might get a wee shot down south.
I think Big Roy will be
Huh?
offering him something decent to stay.
I think he's on decent though already.
As he'll
Aye,
offer him a wee bit
Part,
more
didn't he?
just to entice him because he's
I'm trying to see how Don Cowie gets on now. He's been given the job permanently.
Yeah.
Give him an opportunity.
I did see an improvement in Ross County under
Aye,
Don Cowie now.
definitely, aye.
I think he'll
After
do
the
alright.
shit show of Derek Adams, you could definitely see that somebody in there just to kind of stable the club a wee bit, and he's done that
Aye.
very well.
Definitely.
Who are some of your favourite players for Ref?
For Ref.
Vaughan, different class.
Aye,
up
Vaughan's
top.
decent.
And what he's went through.
Shepherd up front.
Easton
Like
has
him.
Who?
Shepherd up front.
Nah.
Was it cruciate after? See, when Vaughan was it cruciate after, or was it?
Aye. Nah, it was aye. Because you can see he's some player in him.
Do you know, I know lots of Ref players, it's just my age
Aye,
team
let's
went
get
blank.
through them all.
Easton, Millen, there's a few.
Millen's the one I like.
Aye.
Millen doesn't
But
get
they've all
easy.
got good
Dylan
players.
Easton's fucking magic.
Easton's
Dylan Easton could play top league all day, every day.
Oh, he wasn't playing him towards the end of the season.
I know.
Lost his
Which was
marbles, didn't he?
surprising.
Lost his
marbles. He was listening to somebody too much.
Matthew.
FaceTiming Matt all the time. What's been your
That's
favourite?
a new pattern now for next year, innit?
What's been your favourite moments of the year?
This, Letizia.
Just that bit there with the test.
My favourite moment of the year was when I tried to defend Celtic's penalty and said that Carter Vickers would have hoovered that ball up and he was fucking miles away.
No, mate, don't backtrack now. You became a hero
Do
earlier.
you know who you should work for, mate? Wonderbar.
How's
Never
that?
seen somebody want to organise Wonderbar so much.
Mate, you freaked me out with that.
See that full day? Who's got the bands for the Wonderbar?
You got the bands?
And the band's disappeared.
You had about fucking 100 bands you were walking about with.
That
See,
play,
when you've got 5 mates coming for fucking, what do you call it, bit you live it up there?
No, you were fucking. He
trade
was looking
what's
for a
it called?
ticket for the Hydro, mate, for the actual Hydro show. We had an hour before the
For
show.
the show. I gave him 2
Brilliant.
and said thanks.
He was say thanks.
He was sitting on the
I
stairs.
thought,
with his phone.
I thought a bottle of wine or something would be sitting here for us after getting him 2 tickets.
I had friends travel from Stranraer.
Southampton, innit? Friends
to make sure they were all looked after.
Letizia.
What's been your moment of the year, Del Boy?
oh, I just love every Thursday. Getting together with the boys. I do.
You have been,
I love it.
I think,
Daz has come in. Daz has been.
Are we here at the end of the season night
Paddy.
before Germany?
I tell you what. There you go. I loved. There was a wee different side of Faddy the other night. I saw him.
Good to see him relaxing and enjoying himself.
Having a good.
The Scottish Letizia.
But he was in good form, and just to see him, because normally the guys will see him on sports, seeing on BBC and all that, and he's quite intense and he's good at what he does. But see to see him behind the scenes and just
He's wild,
chatting,
isn't he?
Aye,
He's wild, mate.
I was running about getting him beers here, there, and everywhere. I
Enjoyed
liked
yourself.
that. So
Good to see.
No, he was
Aye.
good.
what was your favourite moment?
Favourite moment of this year? Bologna.
oh God, I forgot.
Loved Bologna, man.
That's telling.
That was surreal, wasn't it?
That was great, man.
That was surreal, that moment.
In that players' lounge and that off.
Meeting Ronald Koeman's brother, fucking brilliant. You should have been on a Hydro.
What's your favourite moment, Kev?
For the season?
Wonderbar.
Wonderbar. I don't know. I don't actually. I've had a lot of highs. A lot of lows. I gauge the highs and the lows for the podcast getting put out there.
Aye.
Then you wake up the next day and you check your social media and there's a
Yeah, I don't do
fucking
that. I
wee blue
wouldn't
bits.
check it.
Oh,
I don't even read it.
I don't. Aye.
I don't even read it.
That's the one thing you shouldn't
Oh,
do.
good
Go on
comes to
social media.
You don't want any in there?
No.
On Instagram.
Aye, but that was put on Instagram. I'm not even getting it with somebody else, which I'm coming off it then. I don't know how you do it.
What's your highlight? Have you got one?
One, that's terrible. I forgot about
You were steaming
Bologna.
Bologna, remember?
No, I loved it. I loved the.
Used to have rolling
Nearly
about
broke
fighting.
my ribs, mate, on that
Used to
flight.
roll about fighting the whole
Think this
time.
was an absolute belter, man.
Brilliant.
I'm going to try and get to Bologna with Max. He's got Italian background, so he wants his dad try and get Derek sorted out.
Who's got Italian? Wait, your son?
Max?
Has got an Italian background?
Aye, he's nonna's from Italy, from Treviso up the north.
That's it.
Aye.
What's her second there?
Her name is...
is it?
Her name? Oh, geez, oh.
Tell you what's good about Bologna.
Muller.
The Cameron boy.
Oh, Kira, he enjoys himself, doesn't he?
I couldn't believe the stuff he was doing, though.
Oh.
He's brilliant at his job, but if that's
Stuff he
Put
was-
up with
The stuff I
used
caught him
to.
filming was
I mean,
I can't wait for the vlog.
That's a job in
Can't wait
itself.
for the vlog.
the vlog out of Germany.
No, this boy's vlog.
Keir's
for
vlog.
Hydro. Aye. Keir's the man.
He was good. Good entertainment.
Yes.
I loved that. I love a wee couple of days away with the
Triple A,
boys.
yeah.
Aye.
Germany's going to be fucking
Couple of
gas.
days.
I could imagine what you're
You-
going to
Germany's-
Before we go, he's going on holiday.
I'm going to Turkey when I get back from Germany for 10 days.
Get that fixed. You and Matthew.
Aye. Fuck it.
Only asked for one seat.
I'm looking forward to Germany. 12 days, back to 24th, a week off, and then away to Turkey for 10 days.
Aye. Good.
You and Matt.
When are you going away?
I'm going away a week today.
Where are you going to?
Portugal.
Portugal?
Well, we can't. We'll need to, because Carol's waiting till the boys come together. Because of a
Oh,
there's a certain member. Aye. Well, you're going to be fucking. It's you. It's all about you.
Are you going on holiday?
Tell them.
No, so I'm. He's just.
We're waiting for the boys coming together, all together in the house, and
I messaged Carol saying, can I come up for dinner?
Are you going to do it?
Aye, aye.
Brilliant,
Aye, he's
mate. When you
coming
going
up,
to- When's he going up?
well, we're going to wait and see.
Imagine that.
We're going to wait.
A dinner with the Fergusons.
Oh, Keir can come. Aye, of course he can. But
You get an extra seat at the table?
So if Lewis, we're waiting to see what happens with him, you know, because we can't dictate. We've got to wait and see what happens with his rehab and his training and all that. So if there is a point during the summer that he's coming home,
Barbecue would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Oh, that'd be
Get you
nice,
at
a
the
barbecue.
Get you at the back,
You got an actual barbecue, or do you use the shitey disposables?
I've not got a real bat,
So
but we'll
use
get one in for
disposables?
him.
We'll get one.
We'll get one in for him.
With the hydro money?
Am I getting paid for the hydro?
You're the star
I
man.
tell you, it's no getting paid for it.
Well, you've definitely got a big barbecue.
Actually,
But he's got a pizza machine.
Have you?
pizza oven.
Oh, I want that.
I like that.
Pizza.
Mate, it's
Pizza
amazing.
machine.
Pizza oven's amazing.
What is it like? Obviously, you just make it and stick it.
Got a wee thing at the back. You fill it with wee bits of wood pellets or like kennels, and just keep it nice at a certain temperature. And then she makes the pizzas with a nice sauce. Put them in. They come out like pizzano. Aye.
It's actually our missus. It's the pizza machine.
Aye. I'm just fucking.
She's-
I'm
she's
just feeding the
making
thing wood.
You're just warming
I'm just
it up.
putting wood, and then but I would like a barbecue. I would like a proper one where you fucking just can open
What does
it
it?
up.
What does Latiz like on a barbecue? Tuna on it. He likes tuna on the barbecue.
So I can't plan my holidays. It's all I've got to wait for him.
What will you make it? What food would you make him?
Whatever. What do you fancy? Anything?
Would you stay over and get a drink in that?
Oh,
God, aye, yes.
100%.
Aye, you'll be getting
In the
picked
shed,
up.
in the shed, innit?
No, you're not getting done. Nah, you'll be. In fact,
Airbnb
You and
deal.
Latiz in the shed.
I'm going to go on holiday myself.
Where are you going to go?
no, you're no.
That's a big thing now. People going on holiday themselves.
You can come with the Kyles to.
Where you going?
I'll blow my head right off.
When are you roughly going? See, tell me where you're going now. Come
You can look
here.
after the rain stayed in the
Tell me where
sides.
you're going now. Come here and meet you for a couple
Don't know
of
where
days.
can I go
That'd be good. New York.
myself.
See, 5 years ago, mate, that'd be my biggest ever. I would never do that. See, now
I said
I'd love to go.
I'd take him down to Schnarr this summer for the farm.
I'd love
I
that.
do.
Couple of days at the farm.
Myself.
It's
Get him
brilliant,
milking the
innit?
cows or
Aye,
something.
I do. I enjoy that, I know.
Another season closes, lads.
There've been a
I need to say a big thank you to everyone that watches. You didn't realise how much we appreciate it.
we do.
Aye,
I
no,
really
it's
do.
amazing because the numbers are steady every week. It's amazing.
And they can sp-
Are they steady? I
Those are
don't really
numbers,
know.
man.
and we speak
That's
for
for
the
the
rest
chief
of the boys
exec.
that
Just
love
want a big thank you for the chief exec for keeping the numbers steady.
The fans have been out and out. Fuck me.
I actually love. See, I'm not just saying this right to suck up to them, but see the people that come up. They're so nice, man.
Are the best.
See Saturday night, you actually get a wee bit fucking. Can't believe, do you know what I mean? A wee guy and his bird came up in the pub. We watched you all the time. So nice, man, isn't it?
Brilliant. No, they're amazing. Even with the when we do live shows and they come, it makes such a difference for us as a
Aye.
podcast to keep growing in it and keep putting stuff out there.
Do you think that could keep going?
Hope they can keep back that, Merlin.
Hey, well, not everybody's
Why don't we
cup of
start
tea.
asking the fans to start supporting that? So that grows in.
Zero backing for that. You need to start. We should die a year, right?
What did you say? Like, oh, like got growing pains and never growed.
He's been outstanding this year, hasn't he, on the show? He's been a great. He's
He's going to be busy in Germany.
He's been a great addition to the show.
Do you think?
Him and Big Helga.
He would be he would what I'd imagine a German woman would like, that look.
Aye.
They all have.
He looks
After
German.
being through wars and stuff
He
like that.
looks German.
They've all got hairy oaks.
Imagine they asked me that. How was World War 1 and 2?
What was it, 1 or 2 you were in? Was it both?
Your dick get blown off.
I don't think they use deodorant. They don't.
My dick's didn't. No, of course my dick's didn't mine.
It's not that long.
Anyone else you want to talk about before we sign off? No, we'll not be doing another Scottish
I wish
podcast
you well,
for a while.
boys. And
What do you mean wish you well? You're coming, you.
I'll go here for a couple of days. So I will, but I wish you well.
Nah, it's been another good year.
He's a fucking absolute ball.
Another good season. On to the next season. What is it?
What is it, season? What is it next
7?
season? Season 8 we're going for? Season 8 we're going for.
Season 8.
Fucking hell.
Season 8.
You'll get a testimonial in 2 years.
2 years, huh? What should we do
well.
for that?
That's you, it's not us. You were
Just
in.
me and Evie Malatizzi or 1v1 on a big
1v1.
massive pitch.
Did you see
On this pitch here.
Charlie get booked yesterday in that Celtic Dortmund game?
Did he?
First tackle get booked. Wee guy went right by him, mate.
Was he good at it?
He didn't start.
Huh?
See, I think
Scored.
I scored. He scored a goal.
Was he good on the telly Saturday?
Brilliant.
Aye.
Was he
Was
funny?
good.
He's still growing.
What?
Oh, the rest of them, man. Somebody, you see the joke?
Bigger, isn't he?
Tell me you saw the joke by Roger Hanna. There's a picture of Charlie standing
That
beside
isn't, I don't think that's Roger Hanna, mate. I think it's a Roger Hanna parody.
parody, right? I hope it's a
That's
parody. And it was 4 wee guys, and this is the last time I saw Charlie with these 4 guys. He left him at Costco. Charlie was good. Charlie was funny. Very funny. I don't think Johnny Sunderland got most of his jokes.
Right.
But,
Bad audience.
it's a
I know somebody else that had that as well.
I think you should pay him a visit and make sure he's all right.
Who is he?
No. Just honestly.
No, he's fine. We spoke to him today, Jen. He is devastated. But he's fine, mate. He's a strong.
I'll take him away with
Glasgow.
me.
He's strong.
I'll take him away. Mate.
Where is he for again?
It's a learning curve, right? And all you got to take from it is don't tell shite stories.
No, but do you know what you need to realise? That's what I say. Because Snoddy is like you seen how funny is.
That's what I'm saying, and this is what
See,
people
don't
are
realise
privy
how
to.
hard that is to
Aye.
go on and do
I
that in
know.
that fucking arena, mate.
That's what they're not privy to, behind the scenes. And you know right away, he's a great lad, funny guy, isn't he?
Aye.
Buzzing, isn't he?
He'll be fine.
I could imagine what he's like in his restaurant.
Uh-huh.
Aye,
That's what you need
even
in a dressing
before,
room
see,
after-
even
aye.
before, like when we done the rehearsal, he was there. He was fucking
Aye.
brilliant. He is. He was
We'll
hilarious.
get him back on and we'll fucking get him redeemed
It's
himself.
just a
It'll be
different
fine.
thing, innit? You
Aye.
say.
And see, the thing is, that story is is actually a belter as well. And you had like 3 or 4 others that were
I
really
think he's
good
still
as well.
doing there telling it.
See the thing, but see the
I know,
thing. See, with Snoddy though. See when if you're out with him for a coffee or whatever, and he tells a story, he does go into so many details, and it's hilarious. But obviously, when you're at a show, people are always like, "Had a drink? Come on, we want to get going." Do you know what I mean?
Aye. We want to
He is brilliant though.
No, again, like back to agree to do this for us.
You sat there and looked at me.
I know.
I looked at you and I went, oh, fucking hell. I was like, Snoddy, just get the punchline.
And you did.
Oh, mate, honestly.
Aye.
But listen,
It's easily done.
easily done.
Anyway.
Get him back on.
That's us wrapped up for another year.
Boys, pleasure.
Well done,
Love
boys.
yous.